on top of that glass back, you have a dual camera setup, which I actually think is this phone's one of its biggest factors for picking up still. I've seen a lot of phones come and go. I've seen a lot of single camera setups, dual, triple, quadruple camera setups. This iPhone 8 Plus, since the beginning, had a pretty good dual camera setup. It wasn't perfect, but it was definitely solid. Now it's a 212 megapixel sensor, you have a wide angle lens and then a telephoto lens. And like I stated before, it does a really good job. You can do 4K at 60. Now it's not a perfect device. Obviously you don't have an ultra wide sensor. You don't have any of the cool bells and whistles that maybe an iPhone 11 Pro or iPhone 12 will bring. But I still think for a majority of people out there, you're going to be okay. A lot of people aren't making full feature films from their device. They're just taking quick photos of their family and all that stuff. And I think a majority of people just don't really care too much about the quality of the photo. If it's good enough, then it's fine. I think a lot more people care about what's in the photos. If it's a photo of their family or whatever, I think a lot more people care about something like that. So that's a very important thing. But, I'll be honest, a majority of times that I use a phone camera, I'm usually using that front camera to, make Snapchats or do FaceTime calls or whatever. I'm usually using that front camera. And this thing has that 7 megapixel sensor for the front as well. And like I stated, that's another huge asset for it. There's not really a lot of times where, you have to really depend on getting the best amount of photo, video quality, all that stuff. Even 4K at 30 is perfectly fine for a lot of people. But I feel like a lot of people, almost every single person I've ever met, still shoots all their videos at 1080p at 30 seconds. It's what stock comes with all the phones, they don't change it in the settings. I've never met anybody who goes up to 4K. And even photographers and even other YouTube people who film these videos, I don't know anybody who uses 4K. I still use 1080p at 30 on all my phone videos, so it is what it is. But I would definitely tell you, when it comes down to that camera setup, I think in 2020, even in the later part of 2020, it holds up extremely well. And what's really cool is we're still getting camera features even in the newest version of software. And this thing just got iOS 14.